Why do some ads work and others don't? The strange thing is we all know when an ad is good or bad, but why is much harder to identify. So we're going to look at why some ads make money and are like winning the lottery, while others are kind of like that family member who always borrows money. They're not a bad person, but you know you're not getting your 50 bucks back. Well, advertising and marketing is a lot like that. It can be a big win or a slow drain of cash that you thought was a good idea, but it didn't work out. So how do you make a good ad campaign? There are 3 really good guidelines to follow. Number 1, placement. 2, unique. And 3, target. Where your ads are going to be seen. It is the foundation for any effective campaign, especially with modern day advertising. For example, if you're running a YouTube campaign that allows your audience to skip ad after 5 seconds, you know that either you need to make your ad incredibly interesting so people don't skip, or you need to introduce your brand within those first 5 seconds, which explains that. This is an example of knowing the platform you're placing your ad on and how to take full advantage of it. You'll be surprised at the difference it makes. Now, number 2, unique. Your ad can be funny, sad, simple, or even absurd. All effective, all interesting. But most importantly, the ad needs to be unique. Remember the Doritos commercial? It was simple, absurd, and funny, and for many was the best NFL commercial of 2015 because it was a unique concept. Now, you might think, sure, Gowdy, if I had advertising money like Doritos, I could come up with unique concepts all the time. I promise you that you will be amazed at what the right creative team can come up with, even on a small budget. All the ads you just saw, our creative team did for customers with budgets under $5,000. Unique is not bought, it is created. Number 3, target. Knowing who you want to buy your products will change everything about how you deliver your ad. The placement of your ad is where they see you. The uniqueness is how memorable it is. The target defines if your ad will convert to sales. If you run a pharmacy ad and want elderly people to buy medication from you, then you will still use YouTube. You might still have a dog or that guy, because he's cool. But either way, the ad sure as hell better have someone over the age of 60. Otherwise, what's the point? Let's put targeted ads into real dollars. In the US, $180 billion were spent on advertising, while Canada spent over $15 billion. That is a total of $195 billion on advertising in 2015. That's about $547 per person. Yeah, that is $547 on every man, woman, and child in the United States and Canada in 1 year. If you as a company are going to spend that kind of money to reach one person, make sure you're reaching the right one. Within all 3 of these guidelines, there are many more techniques to creating good ads. Things like using power words, calls to action, emotional triggers, etc., etc. But all somehow lead back to where will your ad be seen? What makes it stand out? And who are you trying to sell to? If you start there, you'll be surprised at what you can come up with. If you need a little help, just let me know. Tweet @CrownsmanP or put your questions in the comments below. And don't forget, there's a lot more episodes coming up, so subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Facebook. And remember, be different, be the best, be a leader.